Hey everyone, GameGoddessFee here. Alright, so yeah, we are back with more Ace Attorney. Me and Pollinators in the house. So yeah, so I guess we have finished this final day. So this is the trial, is what it's saying. So yeah, I hope you all enjoy. Thank you for watching. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. So yeah, episode 3, Turnabout Samurai Final Day Trial. So yes, we will load the file. October 20th, 10 a.m. District Court. No. Courtroom number 4. Where you? Hold on, y'all. Hey, Game Queen 81. You surprised to see us? Right. I was gonna save it for tomorrow, but I said I'll go ahead and do it tonight. I'm trying to where Yeety at? Cause he wanted me to save it, so I said okay, I'll save it. Okay, I just text him, so just in case he didn't get the memo. So yeah, we here, Game Queen 81. So let's go. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement.
In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was in fact Studio 2. Today, I will call on people present in Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear.
Very well.
Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today.
A lot of people all look alike in the audience. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth.
The prosecution calls Miss Dee Vasquez to the stand. Miss Dee Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. She's smoking in court?
I know. How she smoking in court, child?
Will the witness state her name and occupation?
Dee Vasquez. I am a producer for Global Studios.
On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2.
As everyone here knows, yes. I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here. Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder. Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay.
Right.
Right. I mean, and then she had all them dudes trying to get them. How is she even free?
That's not evidence, okay? That's not evidence.
All them dudes supposed to be in jail.
They was just about to hug Phoenix. They was just about to treat him to a meal or something.
I'm surprised they ain't all locked up.
It probably is. You don't know that?
Go ahead, Phoenix.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak.
Witness testimony the day of the murder. I entered the trailer, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to the Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. What'd she say? At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later when we all went to Studio One. That's all. I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you the van. There's a van at Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk with that monkey's head toppling over. Van added to court record. Manila used this van to drive Vasquez to Studio One after the meeting in the trailer.
Oh, really?
How did they take her and that monkey's head was in the way? I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination. This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it. What? Mia didn't show up?
She didn't show up.
Where Mia at?
She ran, bro.
Cross-examination the day of the murder. Give me one moment, y'all. How does it sound, the Game Queen 81? Let me see. My mic sound a little bit off.
Just your voice.
Okay. I entered the trailer, a little before noon. I'm going to press it on everything.
By yourself?
Okay, thank you, Game Queen. Yes.
And you didn't stop in at the employee area?
Nope.
Were you always this terse?
Yes.
Oh dear.
Thank you, Ro. Hi, Ro. What's going on, Ro?
Yo.
Ro, Ree. How y'all doing? The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4.
Did no one leave during the meeting?
No one.
Come on, let's talk a bit more about that. The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony.
The same could be said to you, Mr. Edward. And please stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears. We are doing well. Thank you, Ro. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio One.
And when exactly was that?
I've forgotten.
Maybe you could try remembering?
No.
The meeting ended at 4 and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I would think it was between those times. You would think? Come on, all you did was state the obvious, Ashworth.
I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me.
Hold on. You had Sal take you? What does that mean?
It means what I just said. I had Sal take me in the Studio 2 van.
Oh, alright.
At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting.
And what were you doing during that time?
Don't hit your desk. It irritates me.
Yeah, Mr. Wright.
He set up and hit his too.
Yeah, Mr. Wright. Oops.
It was a 15-minute break. Sal and I ate T-bone steak on the table in front of the trailer.
Do you have someone who can verify this?
Sal?
No, I mean someone else.
One person is enough.
If she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. But I had some evidence that proved she didn't eat that steak.
Well, Nick, find anything.
I kind of wish she'd said a little more.
It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said somewhere.
All right, let's go.
I entered the trailer, a little before noon. Okay, we already went through this. The meeting began at 12 sharp and ended at 4. Let me, There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. Let me see. So you think she could have gotten... Okay, so she... was that thing's head?
In between the pathway to Studio 2 and Studio 1.
So was it like in between or?
It was blocking Studio 2 from Studio 1.
So you couldn't get... Y'all can't see my cursor, can't you? Hold on. Let me see, how can I put my cursor up here? I don't know how to put my cursor. No, that's not it. Hold on. Oop.
We do not need to see the cursor.
Anyway, so Studio 1, I go Studio 1 and Studio 2. So there's a gate right there. What's the gate for?
The gate is how you get in.
So the monkey was like right after the gate, right?
No,
by
it's
2.
blocking off Studio 2.
So was it right here? Or over? Right here?
Yeah, it was like over there. And it blocked that pipe away from Studio 1. So you court record.
Let me see. Should I press it on this?
Wait, go do her statements.
At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in the front of the trailer.
Go do your evidence.
Alright, what can we get her on?
Go back.
Go back to what?
Over.
There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. See, that's the contradiction right there. They couldn't have went to Studio 1. They couldn't have went. It was blocked.
It represents the monkey head. Wrong one.
What I push?
You pressed the right one, but we had the wrong evidence.
Oh, like, go ahead, read.
Alright. The evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor.
How exactly are that evidence and the statement just now related?
They aren't, are they?
Not at all. Mr. Wright, please rethink the facts over before making accusations. Let me see. Who I supposed to present then?
Wait, go through your old photos.
Let me see. Let me see. God, man. It don't say nothing. Block the path. See? So how I supposed to get her on that? Let me see. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in the front of the trailer. Oop. What you think, Game Queen 81? The meeting began at 12 o'clock sharp and ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal after, so we went to Studio 1. Is that where we supposed to... You just forgot? I think this the contradiction right here. So we went to Studio 1.
Yeah. Try that one. Maybe you should save first, but live. Nope.
Why you say that?
You the one, that's it. You the one, that's it. Oh, this must be it. I was like, okay. I'm not the one playing this, you.
When did she eat the steak?
When she eat the steak?
At 2:30. They took a 15-minute break. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. Let me see. See, so she was at it ended at 4. There was a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me at 2:30. We took a 15-minute break. That was not hers. That was Willpower steak.
Did you press down everything?
I think I did.
Did you press down the last statement?
Let me see.
You have, oh wait, it's just the same thing, never mind.
If I had some evidence that proves she didn't eat that steak. Let me see. Do we have evidence she didn't eat the steak? Nah, we don't have no evidence.
Wait. On the steak. There's bones on the steak, right?
Mm-hmm.
When we looked at the bones, when we looked at the plates yesterday, there wasn't bones on the steak plates.
Well, what's on there?
There's bones on the plates we got from the employee area, but there's not bones on the plates from the steaks yesterday.
There's nothing in the evidence that can prove that. What can
Alright,
prove it?
save. You gotta save and trust me. Save.
Let me see.
Not right here. No. Alright, we only got half health now. Thanks, mama.
What you mean?
You should have saved the second slide. Whatever, it don't matter. Okay, B. Over. Over. Go over.
I entered the trailer over a little before noon.
Over.
That's all.
What's that?
That's all.
I meant to the right. You was going to the left?
Yes.
Over. Alright, now present the plate.
That is not her plate.
I know, but just present.
Let me see.
That was right! That was right! I knew it! Oh, wait. I already played this, but I remember it. Okay. Ha! As I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not.
What's this? Now, Mr. Wright?
Look at this.
It's a plate.
This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Mr. Wright, need I remind you, it was a T-bone steak? Exactly my point. Remember, if you will. Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manila ate at a table outside the trailer. Yet there were no bones left on the plates.
That dude ate them.
Yeah, he ate the bones. He ate the bones. That T-bone was so good. The plates were bare.
Like that dude that was on Judge Mathis game Queen 81 too. I said he eat the chicken bones too.
Really?
He said he eat the bristles and the bones on the chicken. Let me stop.
Miss Vasquez, tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? I think I know how. You ate the bone too!
You did not eat steak.
You didn't eat any steak during that break! You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like that incinerator.
I see. Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break?
Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? Picking on Salmonella, she was beating him up.
Meeting the Steel Samurai.
Yep. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai.
Order. Are you saying?
Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai. And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. That one was hard to remember. I remember. That stumped me too. You gotta remember the plates.
Isn't that a little presumptuous?
What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right?
Let him claim what she said.
Want.
Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it?
Yes.
Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I.
Any day, Vasquez.
Good luck, Nick. Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear.
Yes.
I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon?
I don't know. You think she could lift him?
I think she could lift it.
No, she cannot. I'm not gonna waste any more health.
It was broken. Let me see. Oop. I don't know.
No.
You don't think so?
You see the helper, right?
What you want me to do?
She could not use it. It's either yes or no question.
You couldn't, could you? How could I possibly use that heavy spirit as a weapon? You don't think he could? She could.
I think you have a great deal of difficulty. I think you would have a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would.
Ha. You see?
Yes. However, that has no bearing on this case.
Meaning?
The samurai spear was not the murder weapon.
What? What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body.
I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon.
Ooh.
It was the attorney's badge. She ripped it off me and then she killed him with it.
Really? Let me see. That was that past photo, right?
Yep.
Do they have any more photos?
You've seen all you needed to see.
I'd seen what all I needed to see. What that mean?
When you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains must be the truth. Herlock said that.
Really?
Yep. No other piece of media said that quote. That came from Ace Attorney. No other piece of media. How else could she have killed them?
The sleeping pills?
No, it's just not. She drug them.
The plate? Let me see.
I told you, you've seen all you need to see.
Y'all see him trying to stay. That's an old message. Vanilla used this fan to drive.
Want me to take?
Yes.
Over. No.
This right here. The gate.
Them edges of the gate.
Yeah, they stay
It looks spiritual when you say it.
yeah. But that's an old picture.
You're trying to prove a method. It don't matter if it's old or not. Oh wait, I was wrong. I was wrong.
Wrong, Mr. Wright.
But I haven't said anything yet.
I know you well enough by now to know when you're going to present the wrong evidence. I can sense it too with my fake blood.
Okay, so I picked the wrong evidence. Enough with all the sensing. Wow, I was actually wrong. Right, okay, here's the real evidence, Your Honor.
I can prove.
Yeah.
That's you. Go ahead.
You already read it. Alright, I was wrong.
See, look.
I was pretty sure I was right there.
Pierced through the chest by a spear.
Wait, go back to the autopsy. Wait, no.
They don't prove nothing.
Alright, over to the right.
Hold on. The stick wasn't broken right there. Give us the real evidence. Was some Ditus in the house? How you doing, Titus? Let me see. How can you prove it, Phoenix? That's good. That's good, Titus. How can you prove it, Phoenix?
Alright, over to the right. Let me see. Right. Nope. Left to the spirit. I guess.
He about to let me lose, y'all. He about to
No,
make me
you just
lose.
present everything on these types unless the little bar fills up. Alright. I present my proof. The so-called murder weapon. But that is the murder weapon. Not so fast. Remember that this spear broke during the morning action scene run-through? But someone fixed the spear. It was the security lady.
Oh no, Terminator.
She fixed it with the duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who is wearing a thick costume with this through the chest?
Order, order.
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're...
Salas. I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard. That spear don't look as big as the hole in his chest. Let me see. Are you quite sane?
Are you even aware of... Oh, wait.
Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell me what was. How was Hammer killed? Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer?
I can tell you. Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was?
I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright.
Say that again.
Very well, let's see this murder weapon then.
Alright, now present the photo.
The gate.
Yup. And I'm gonna be right this time. Watch.
We're gonna see. The bus. What you mean, the bus?
The van. He got ran over. Look at this photo.
What is this? Why, it's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs. Order, order. If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is this all about?
This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios. What does this have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? What? Are you saying? Yes. What happened 5 years ago. Has happened again!
Uh-oh. Mr. Wright, continue.
It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss Dee Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had done himself 2 years ago. 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer.
How could she?
He died in the same way that he caused another man to die. 5 years ago. Precisely. Ironic, isn't it?
Hey, Skull Kid. There goes Skull Kid, y'all. How you doing, Skull Kid? Oh, very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff.
You deny that what I say is true?
Mr. Wright? Let's see. Let's say, for the sake of argument, that Hammer died at the trailer, as you say. Yet the body was found in Studio One, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio One and returned to the trailer, all in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body? She had Sal take it.
Ew. The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio One and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time.
Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body?
He had another way.
She thinks she had another way? I bet she could move it. Nah, she had another way.
What if she had another way to carry the body, other than with her own hands?
For instance?
Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body.
Interesting. Let's see if then. Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body.
It's right here, on my chest. This
Van.
attorney's bag.
Really? Should I use this?
Yes. Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio One. And you used the studio van to do it.
Hit the like button. Thank you, Game Queen 81. The van. Yeah, Dietis.
The van. You got some little lawyers in the chat. We call your testimony.
There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio One. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me.
You used the van to carry the body to Studio One. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into the costume. Hold on, right? Don't forget, it was Sal Manila that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manila was a conspirator? Of course he was. She said, hi. She said, how high? She said, jump. And he said, how high? Of course Sal Manila Of course Sal Manila has to have been a conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to, because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burnt it in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue?
No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose. You win. It was fun.
I win?
What?
Everybody just quiet. So, what happens next? Don't you have anything to say?
What would you like me to say?
Huh? I lost? Something like that?
I just said that.
Wait, so you mean? Dee Vasquez. So it was you. You killed Jack Hammer.
In handcuffs. Everybody's silent now. Who can say?
Uh-huh.
Are you sure I did, Mr. Wright? We just engaged in a battle of wits, and the result of the battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer.
Right.
Exactly. You heard crickets, kid. But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright.
What? What?
Order! Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts?
Of course, it's as the witness says. Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it. But, there's no proof. Edgeworth isn't sure. Yep, everybody knows.
Well, I came here as a witness today. If you no more questions, I'll be leaving.
What do I do now? Look at this badge on my chest, Vasquez. You know what this means?
Testify again. Let me see.
Testify. Testify.
What y'all think, chat?
Testify. Testify.
What y'all think, chat? You said testify.
I'd like you to testify again.
Testify again? No when to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before, the truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? You'd ask the same questions, get the same answers. A waste of time.
Man, to come so far only to fail.
Well, WP is free. She presented reasonable doubt.
Yeah, WP is free. Everybody know WP didn't do it.
As it seems, there are no further questions. I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth.
I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't.
I see, very well.
Your Honor, I request that the witness testify again.
You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness.
I just want to hear your testimony again.
Does that make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes. Mr. Edgeworth, I too see little point in making Mrs. Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about?
Well, yes, indeed. Verily, I say, ergo. I want to hear about what happened after they found the body.
After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter. Nick, why did Edgeworth?
Who knows? You probably realize she did it too.
But wasn't he the one that said he always get a guilty verdict? After all that?
Edgeworth. Ooh, what's Edgeworth thinking? What's Edgeworth cooking?
Witness testimony. After finding the body, I was with Sal and Old Bag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I'm coughing, y'all. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. All right, Skull Kid, I appreciate you for dropping in. Have a good rest of your day at work. The security lady, old bag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers, saying he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction. Read, Fulminator.
Really?
Hold on, pass me some water.
She needs some water. I went back to the studio to get my script and
Give me a
direction.
moment, y'all.
You'll be right back.
Give me a moment, y'all. This is not COVID. Whatever. No, it's just my throat got not scratchy, but a tickle in my throat. So
It's over.
I just needed a drink of water. Okay, then I went home. I see no issues raised by this testimony. What you saying then, Game Queen 81? What you saying? Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Okay, Nick, we're close, real close. She may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her, Nick.
Right.
Look, now my eye watering now, look.
We'll see you on tomorrow's streams.
Cross-examination after finding the body. Oh, I'm just playing with you, Game Queen 81. Yeah, I said I'm going to start masking up. They say it is spreading. So, yeah, just mask up, y'all. Again. I was with Sal on an old bag, the security lady, when we found the body.
What time was that?
We were to meet at 5 o'clock for the rehearsal. So I'd say it was then.
When exactly did you and Mr. Manila arrive at the studio?
About 10 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing any bodies into costumes, mind you. Press harder.
Where were the other employees when you got to the studio?
They weren't there yet.
Well, then you could have put Hammer in that costume with Salmonella's help.
Oh? What did I just say? Did I not just say I wasn't stuffing any bodies into any costumes? You should try to listen to what people are saying, boy. Ooh.
Boy?
The witness will continue her testimony. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent.
Mr. Powers was taking a nap, correct?
So he was. Oh, so he says.
Did no one go to call him?
Remember?
Remember what?
There was a dead body lying in front of us, yet you expect me to be calm?
You certainly seemed calm enough when I accused you of murder.
Press harder.
Wait a second. Wouldn't that be the other way around?
The other way around?
You discovered a murdered body and one person was missing, right?
Thank you, Roro.
When you normally go looking for the missing person?
Hit that like button for me, y'all. I have to agree with the defense on this one. Well, Miss Vasquez? Logically speaking, perhaps. But no one there was thinking very logically, I assure you. Also, without his steel samurai, costume Powers doesn't really stand out. We often left him on the bus when shooting at location. No one noticed he was missing.
Or Powers.
Well, I suppose that explains that. Very well, Miss Vasquez, you may continue. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up.
What was everyone else doing at that time?
No one said a thing. It was silent, completely silent. So we stood there until Powers finally arrived on the scene. Sorry, I'm late. Then silence, dead silence. Crickets. Silence. Hey, Nick. Why is everyone so quiet? Someone should do something to lighten things up. The security lady Oldbag was quite agitated, pointing at Powers, saying he did it.
Oldbag, the security lady. Why did the security lady think Powers had done it?
She said because she knew him going towards the... She said because she saw him going towards the studio.
Right. The Steel Samurai.
Press harder.
Did the detective arrest Mr. Powers based solely on the security lady's word?
Perhaps not. She seems to have also given the detective that photograph. Of course, I heard all this after the fact.
That photograph, meaning the one taken by the security camera.
She's not known for exhibiting the best sense of judgment when it comes to hammers.
I don't think there's anything in there I can use.
I asked to be left out of the proceedings.
What's that? You asked to be left out?
Yes. It seems that everyone else was questioned, and I'm really not fond of that sort of thing.
But you can't just decide who the police will and won't question.
Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that since we were in a meeting, there was no way we could have been involved, thus they covered for us.
Covered for you? Or covered it up for you? There must have been a lot riding on it with all those bigwigs at the meeting. I'm sure her professionals helped convince everyone they didn't require questioning.
I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes.
The script and your direction notes?
Yes, they were quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen.
No, I guess not.
Press harder.
Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio One for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes?
Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything.
Why?
There was a murder after all. See, she didn't know it was a murder before she left the trailer too. Who could think of rehearsing after that?
Oh yeah, I guess.
Very well. Miss Vasquez, please continue.
Your Honor, I have an objection to the witness's last statement. Huh? Think. Miss Vasquez said she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio One.
Uh-oh.
That's right. What you doing? You're the defense attorney?
Huh? Order. He a prosecutor, so he can prosecute anybody.
Yep.
Mr. Edgeworth. What you have just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. That's right, get a gang, Queen 81. Or are you thinking of a career change to defense?
I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Miss Vasquez, do you have an explanation?
Hey, what's up, Yeety? There go Yeety. Yeety made the stream.
I I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me.
So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense? What kind of court is this? No matter, I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal. Very well, the witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason. I knew that Hammer was injured and I couldn't do any action scenes, so I left them behind.
Hammer?
You have to find something to peg this on her hair. Or everything we've done till now will have been wasted. I believe you, Nick. Go get it.
You can press on the left there.
Oh, I didn't.
No.
I was okay. Let's go ahead and press on that last stage.
How did you know about the injury?
How did I know? Sal. He told me.
Sal told the director.
You have to find something to peg this on her here, or everything we've done till now will have been wasted. I believe in you, Nick. Go get him.
Well, I already see it. Do you see it too?
Let me see. The assistant was there. She's falling apart. Yes, she is. You already see it.
Yes.
Let me see. I immediately called the police. Then Power showed up. The security lady, Obag, was quite agitated, pointing at Power, saying he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left them behind. Oops, I keep on going over. Let me see. How can we get her, y'all? I immediately called the police. Let me look at my evidence.
They go over to it, right?
Time of death was at 2:30. Okay, let me see.
Yep, I already know what it is.
Let me see.
Can you figure it out?
You think the time matters, Didas?
Maybe.
Let me see.
There's a contradiction in what she's saying, though.
I had to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer.
Who's your defendant?
Jack Hammer. Let me see.
Jack Hammer is not your defendant.
I mean, he was asleep. He was asleep, WP.
What happened before he went to sleep?
He was injured.
Who is she saying is injured?
I knew that Hammer was injured. So she's saying Hammer was injured. So Jack Hammers is the yeah, that's true. Jack Hammers is the deceased.
But his leg was never injured.
And what's his face was the one that was injured. Will Power, what's his name? Powers.
WP.
So how can we tell? Shows an accident. Hold on.
I don't know which evidence you present, to be honest. It's the right statement, though.
Let me see.
Wait, the samurai swing, maybe?
Yeah, so
It's either the photo or the spear.
the photo of him dragging his legs, that's what I was thinking. This right here.
I guess that one there. Yep. You knew that Hammer was injured? Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers.
What? Mr. Wright, explain yourself.
Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo. But that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers.
Pretending.
One person was injured in the run-through during that morning. That morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured?
I already said it. Was Sal who told me. That's right. He must have gotten it wrong.
I think not. Mr. Manila was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez, you saw him on the phone.
You heard Mr. Manila wrong.
Yeah, I think she got hearing issues. I think we should bully her. I think we should get her out the courtroom in this instant. That smoking now obviously took its toll on her body.
She saw Hammer limping.
Yep. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manila. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes.
Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured?
Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers.
Ah.
And when was he doing this? Well, it would have been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2, where he was murdered. Exactly. Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in the Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning.
Look, they're not confused me now, y'all. Order. I will have order.
Witness. Can you refute this claim? Yeah, let's see you sneak your way out of this one, Vasquez.
Very well. I have a question for you.
Why are the real killers always so persistent?
Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he's fallen on the hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing. Yes, you would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? If there is a reason, it is unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on this matter? Go, Serenader.
Phoenix Town presented so much evidence to this court. Everybody knows it's her. This dude is still talking about, we don't have a motive.
In other words, can you prove she had motive?
Of course I can prove it. I don't think I can. Alright. The motive is right here on my chest. It's sparkly and gold.
Let me see. Why would she do we don't have motive, don't we?
Hey, go over.
Unless it's this photo here.
Oh yeah, the photo is the motive. Ain't worry getting leaked to the press.
This right here.
Yeah.
Of course I could prove it. Revenge?
Revenge. Okay. I have proof and I'll show it to you. I present to the court evidence as to Miss Vasquez's motive in this murder.
Uh-oh, y'all. We about to go down. We about to go down, y'all.
Take that! This is my proof.
This is the photo from before.
This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With Dee Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial. It began on that day, 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighed on him, no doubt. However, you, Dee Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change. Bringing us to the present day in Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil Majabagaku. Yes, undoubtedly, it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star.
One moment, Mr. Wright. We are talking about motives here, yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed Dee Vasquez, not the other way around. What motive will... I can't even read, y'all. What motive would Miss Vasquez have? Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have had no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. And I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine. Mr. Wright, please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for murder? Murder?
Let me see. What's her motive? If she... Wait. The other way around. What if he was tired?
What if he was tired?
Getting blackmailed.
He wanted out. Let me see.
So if you wanted out... I'm soft again. I remember how I'm soft again.
Let me see.
You already have all the evidence you need. It's right there in the first slot.
Really? Really? What is her motive for murder? Let me see.
There was none. She wasn't looking to murder him.
She was looking to murder the Steel Samurai.
No, she was chilling.
She was chilling?
The Steel Samurai came to murder her.
You think so?
Yes.
So Pluminator is saying that Mr. Hammer was gonna kill her. Let me see. Y'all think he giving out
I'm actually remembering this case. I could be wrong. I forgot this case, to be honest.
Self-defense.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Because, like what the judge just said, you make it seem as if Jack Hammer was the killer in this situation, not the other way around. That was a hint.
Cause
and she said it herself. Why would she kill off an acid? Well, I'm literally giving you the answer, bro. Bro.
Look, I done got lost, y'all. I am real lost.
Get lost? This is a simple case, bro. This is a simple case.
Okay, so basically, but why would he give the what's his face the sleeping pills?
He wants to get a suit. I'm actually probably saying the plot. Just hit the button. Just hit the button.
Hit what button?
Go back and hit. She had no motive.
Reveal the evidence.
There is no evidence.
What?
There is no. No.
She had no motive.
Yeah, she had no motive.
Okay.
She had no motive, Your Honor.
What's that now?
It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense.
Uh-oh. Tell Terminator don't blow that case.
What's that now? It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intended to kill Miss Vasquez.
You know what? That she do have a point. That's a point. I remember now. What?
What? Your Honor, Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the steel samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to mess with the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill Dee Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him for all those years.
Why she break her cigarette? Broke the cigarette.
She mad. So, you did do it, didn't you?
Yes. I am guilty. It was me. Someone call an ambulance. There's blood everywhere. We're too late.
Miss Vasquez. Wait, how is this voice again? I forgot.
What happened here? Manuel fell from the trailer stairs. Quesad Manuel.
Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm.
No, how could this? It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No, Manuel. Don't touch him, Miss Vasquez.
Don't touch him, Miss Vasquez.
No. Please, don't die. Please. What is going on, y'all?
I think that was Salmonella. I forgot his voice.
What's that, Salmonella?
That was her and him.
Oh, Lord. Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose again.
Well, GG's.
Mr. Edgeworth, where's Dee Vasquez?
In the waiting lobby, Your Honor. As calm and collected as ever.
I see. Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
It appears you have brought about yet another miracle.
Thank you, Your Honor. I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle.
Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers,
not guilty.
All right, y'all. Go at the confetti. That is all. The court is adjourned.
Ooh.
October 20th, 1:12 p.m. District Court. Defendant lobby number 3. We got her, y'all.
I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm just glad you're okay. Yes, but it's sad. I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez, but to think that he tried to frame me for the murder, it makes me so sad. Tell me why, Mr. Right. Huh? Tell me. Why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me? Maybe Savior? I forgot.
I got to really do this for real. He got to pay the lawyer fees.
Oh yeah, pay up. Boy, you a celebrity. You got that money. Why would he want to blame him? Maybe he was jealous.
There ain't nothing in this evidence, is
The kid. The little,
about this.
yeah. I don't know, to be honest, but I guess you can show him evidence. It's worth a shot. Well, this is what I think. Miss Hammer wanted to blame you on, cause
Anyway,
it's because you were the Steel Samurai. Because I was the Steel Samurai? Mr. Hammer was a big star once, but he was reduced to acting in a kid show, and that's the villain note to boot. The kids loved the Steel Samurai, and so he hated you. I think I understand. He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him anytime. I think you're missing the point. Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over. So am I.
congratulations, WP.
Oh. Next to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume, man.
You don't want to get back in that one.
Is something wrong?
No, of course not. Nick, Edgeworth.
No. Say something, right? I'm not good at small talk. Huh? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth. You don't waste any time gloating, do you? No, I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gotten away if you hadn't stepped in. Pleased to meet you. I'm Powers. Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. Never. Right. I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years.
Meet again?
However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I am saddled with unnecessary feelings. Unnecessary feelings? Yes, unease and uncertainty. Are those kind of necessary? They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's what I came here to tell you. That's
Like
actually
what?
a big meme in the Ace Attorney community.
That's what?
That's a big meme in the unnecessary feelings line.
Oh my goodness.
Mr. Wright, was that guy your friend?
What? Friends? As if? They're rivals. Rivals, right, Nick?
For now we are, I guess.
Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick, tell me. What's the deal with you and Edgeworth?
And so the curtains closed on another trial. I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town.
Think they were best friends, Titus? They probably
Thankfully.
were. They probably brothers, look.
Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming changed. They went back to making kid shows again.
Pink Princess. What about the Green Princess, Titus? Nick, this is it. The new show starts today. You're going to watch it with me, right?
I'll admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it.
You have to buy trading cards too, okay? We have to trade with Cody and that assistant.
Fine, I'll do it.
Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again? I wonder if they'll show his real face this time. Who was that?
He's the pink princess.
He the pink princess.
Yes.
Oops.
I don't know.
So Will Powers is now the pink princess. Are you sure?
Keep going. I don't think the world is ready for the real Will Powers. And well, the final trial, the last trial in this game, definitely. There is nothing after this.
All right, child.
Turnabout goodbyes.
We did it, child.
Another time.
What is episode 4? Turnabout goodbyes. Prominator said he don't like that one.
No, I like this one. I don't like the case after this one. Cause like, this was the original final case for the DS game. Well, no, the GBA version, and then the DS one added a bonus case.
But we'll get this one later, y'all.
Yeah.
All right, I appreciate you all's help with this one tonight, cause I had got confused halfway through it.
I had to carry you.
Whatever, Plumbinator, but yeah, he did. I was confused. I don't know. I guess I'm not cut off to be an attorney, self-defense attorney.
Well, the next case, my favorite, and it's the hardest one in the first game.
Which one?
It's the next one we're finna play.
This the hardest?
In the first game.
Okay. We'll see. All right. Thank you, Didas. All right, Game Queen 81. We had Roro, Riri, Yeety. Skull Kid came. She probably back at work. All right. Don't forget to like and subscribe. That's right. If you're watching and you liking what you see, if you don't mind hitting that subscribe button, also if you don't mind hitting that like button for me as well. Yeah, good night, everyone. Y'all have a good night. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys on the next one. You all take care.
Peace.